Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. We are Boxing Day. So this is the Sunday of the last week of December. Can you believe it? We're already done 2021 and heading into 2022. I asked my spirit guides, who are angels, all of this beautiful energy to come in and help me transmit to you the very best message I can on this beautiful last week of December, because we are very linear here on this planet, to help build, I could say, our expectations. And maybe that's not the right word, but we have expectations as humans in this linear world, and if we must have expectations of ourselves and the timeline in which we are in, to have the very best ones in front of us to help build our present so that our future can be a really wonderful thing. Present, gift, right? Same word. Remember that. The present is a gift, and it is a real gift if you can live in today. I'm going to do the Celtic Cross like I usually do in the month of November, the end of November, when I did the December readings. This last week was very much about looking at all the accomplishments that we've had in 2021. And that makes sense in the last week of the year, that we really take time to contemplate and look back on everything that's been accomplished. And I would say don't look so much at things that maybe you feel you have maybe not excelled at. Look at everything that you have done and how that's propelling you forward. Even if it hasn't gotten you as far as you thought, or as far as you thought you would be at this point in time, think of how all of the work that you've done so far is working to help you reach your goal in the upcoming year. In a couple of days, Pisces, Jupiter comes in until May 10th of 2022, where it goes retrograde, I think, in Aries. But the thing, or is it retrograde in us? I'm not too sure. I'm not great at astrology, but I do have the dates down. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how Jupiter can be in the back of my head and part of my energy, as in helping me propel me forward. You know, the intention is there, the thought is there, and knowing that this is there will help us move into this beautiful energy, right? Okay, so beginning, what is surrounding us, we have whatever I decide, I trust in the outcome, the Two of Swords, and you have the Chariot. I'm using the Crystal Power Tarot. I'm going to use everything that's on the cards as well, because they have little keywords. The Two of Swords usually is indecision, but in this deck, I love the way it says, I trust whatever I decide, I trust the outcome. And I like that. It feels right in this reading. I go forward with confidence, and whatever I decide, I trust in the outcome. This week is all about that. And looking back on what you've done this week, or what you've had in the year, is how this is going to help you move forward. You've made a lot of decisions, and whether you've stepped in a puddle or not, everything this year, if you have been working on yourself, has been there to bring you further in your journey, to make you look at things deeper, to make you gain the wisdom that you needed for the next steps. So everything is working for you. And this year, believe it or not, maybe these pauses, these moments of uncertainty that you felt, you are now realizing that everything that comes into your life is working for your greater good, to get you there, to make you pause and look at things. And in that way, it should give you greater confidence to move forward, because there are no bad steps. There's just learning, wisdom, and moving forward. Okay? All right. So this is what I want you to look. That is what Spirit, I should say, wants you to look at this week. Okay? To pay attention to this week. So what's your block, Pisces? What will be your block this week? I see things exactly as they are. Right. So if you choose to see things in a way, if something bad happened and you see it, and I'm not talking about people who's lost who's you know, had tragedy, like natural disasters. Although if you have been part of my channel, you know I have been part of many tragedies, and as much as it pains me to say it, when I see good people going through bad things, all of my bad things that I've gone through have brought me wisdom. They've brought me knowledge, okay? So I don't see them as tragedies for no reason, okay? And I've lost a child. So if some of you who have, I know, because sometimes I get attacked for this. I say, how would you know? I do know. I know. I've suffered so many things. You guys who've been with me a long time absolutely know what I've been through. Not going to go through that here, but I'm telling you, if you are looking at things in your life, what you've been going through, and just see them as tragedies and bad things happening to me, why are bad things happening to me? Instead of seeing things exactly as they are, as a learning experience, wisdom to be had, something you had to pause and look at, even in the worst of things. When you see it that way, you remove that block, okay? If you see it as a poor me, bad things happen to me all the time, you're going to feel this way. I like it when they say it, but I don't like it when they say it, because I remember a time where I would have been triggered by these words, okay? I do understand. I understand. I have been there. Okay? But it needs to be said regardless. Okay, so the crown chakra, Pisces. At your crown, at the top. You know, what's guiding you? What makes you royal, regal, beautiful, powerful? Temperance. I find clarity through calm. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Okay? Patience, balance, so important. That's your crowning right now. Your calmness, your ability to find a solution, to look at things. I'm going to put it right here so you can see it. These cards are kind of big, so it's going to be a wonky Celtic cross, okay? Calm. I find clarity through calm. It kind of says it all, doesn't it? That's like, to me, meditation, Zen, finding the balance. Everything has a reason. Everything has a season, okay? Life is life. You can choose to be a victim through it, or you can just go with the flow, okay, of things. Okay, at your foundation, Page of Swords, and it says, I take care of the detail and stay in control. Now, you have to be careful with the Page of Swords. Because as Pisces, we do like to adapt. We look at things in a different way, but sometimes we look at the detail too much. Okay, we question the message. The message comes through as what they're saying. Okay, your intuition will hit, and it'll send you a simple message. I needed you to look at this. And then you will look at that, but then you will overcomplicate it. Page of Swords is making up lies that look like the truth. That's always been my card for me. Okay, so be careful of the detail you're looking at. You just may be going in too deep. So keep it simple. Keep it youthful. Keep the transformation fresh, okay? Don't extinguish that beautiful light of transformation, which this is the butterfly. It's such a beautiful one, too. Don't extinguish it with too much, making too much out of it, okay? And keep it going. Keep the flight, the freshness, the newness of it going. Don't dismantle the foundation of your life by going in too much of the details. Even if the rock is not pretty in your foundation, but it is strong and will last, keep it there. If it is, don't wait for perfection of what you like, of what the world seems to think is perfection. That's the best. I like this foundation analogy, like, if it's not a crumbled rock, it's just an imperfect rock. Does not look maybe from the outside, but the inside of the rock has all the strength and the foundation to keep everything up, okay? So just be careful. Don't get too caught in the detail of the outside of that rock. It's just an appearance, okay? It's not what actually is. Perfect. Thank you, Spirit. I think that kind of says it all. They're so great. They're so great. Okay, so in your recent past, Pisces, a lot of choices. I trust myself to see the truth. And then the Two of Wands. I focus on what I want, make it happen. Okay, so I do feel that we've been doing that since, I guess, October, November, December. There's a lot of us going back and forth, okay, in our decisions. Like, I realize I have many decisions, but now I don't know what kind of decisions to make. So, you were looking at a lot of things and focusing on it. Okay, there was a lot of focus given to what you wanted. It's not necessarily making it happen, though. All right, so what's coming up? I trust my ideas and my direction. So again, we're talking about this middle card here for this week. I go forward with confidence. Whatever I decide, I trust in my outcome. If you are enough to see the details of all, the Seven of Pentacles is about looking and assessing all the stuff that is there. The stuff you want to keep, the stuff you don't want to keep. Very much Judgment card, like I said this last week, was looking at everything that's been. Okay? So, trust your ideas and your direction. You have, regardless of what the different choices that you've received, they're all your choices. Okay? You may not take them all, but they're all your choices. So trust what you've looked into. You are the painter of this particular canvas, okay? You can paint a certain part of the image white and replace stuff in it, okay? And keep stuff. Painters have done that forever. They've painted the whole image white and then redone the whole thing, okay? So don't be afraid to paint or repaint or fix and rejig the stuff that doesn't suit you anymore, Pisces, okay? Trust yourself. Trust your ideas and your direction, and know that you will bring yourself to it, because you're this person. You've always been this person, okay? All right. So, what you going to present out there this week, Pisces? What are people going to see when they see you? Oof, 3 cards, 3 of Wands. I have the energy I need to realize my goals. I love and care for myself first. And the Queen of Swords. I protect what matters to me. Oh, so there's very much this energy here of, and I like all the dark colored stone. This is a crystal deck. So this is, I like the fact that it's got a lot of energy. This one is Amethyst. I don't have my glasses, but it's got a yellowish tint. So I like the power, and I like the darker stones to kind of, dark stones are good to put in negative energies into, okay? And it's, actually, it's garnet. Isn't that like, isn't garnet a little bit reddish? I may be wrong. I'm not a crystal expert, by the way, you guys. I have the energy I need to realize my goals. I love and care for myself first, and I protect what matters to me. So I feel sheer determination in all these 3 cards, okay? This is what people are going to see in you this week. They're going to see you being determined to get to your goal. I love this Queen of Swords. She is my identifying card. She's very strong of character. So when she puts her mind to it, there is no going back, okay? This queen is a queen. She is the Queen of Truth. She has that sword. She will slash through whatever is there to get to where she needs to be. So I feel a lot of decisiveness, and that's what people are going to see. They're going to say that Pisces, they know where they're going. They got a plan, okay? Okay. All right. Also, I can deal with whatever comes my way. Okay. Others see you like that as well. And that Strength card has come out. I'll even show you guys. I still have it out. It came out for me as well in the Witch's deck. The Witch's Tarot, and there it is. Look. Look at that. Look at that beautiful. That fire energy, it's coming in, okay, for us. So you're not going to be able to dismiss it very much. There's a lot of great power coming in with this. And it's a diamond, the crystal for this. So that's like, I do believe the one thing is it's one of the hardest stones. So, yeah. Your inner strength, it's going to be glowing and showing. All of these cards, this lower and upper, it's showing that your determination here. You're determined that this road is for you. Like I said, Jupiter's coming in on the 28th, couple of days, and this is for this week's reading. This is for till the beginning of the year. I think it's the 2nd of January to the 2nd. It could be longer too, Pisces. All right, your hopes and fears, Pisces. Here we go. Six of Cups. I remember and treasure past happiness. Your hope is that you'll be able to recapture that being, that person that you may have forgotten along the way. I feel that Spirit is saying that some of you have gotten glimpses. Some of you have actually recaptured moments. Some of you have gotten glimpses of that person. Some of you are trying to tap into that person. A lot of you know that this is the key. That being that came into this world, that had all of this curiosity, all this love for life before conditioning and whatever else came through, before life kind of started, okay, and the lessons started to come in. You know that this beautiful human being, that free spirit, okay, and this is going to be the new word for 2022. You are a free spirit, and you came in as such. You want to really connect to that part of yourself. You know that the key lies there, that there's a lot of great juju coming in that feeling. But you're afraid that sometimes you may not be able to, because life makes it so very hard sometimes to reconnect to that child. Everybody's always demanding that you be an adult. And you do. You have a certain level of responsibility. But you can do both, Pisces. Okay? They're saying you can do both. You can be a responsible human being, as in taking care of the people who are vulnerable around you, that rely on you. Somebody asked me about pets and stuff like that. And your children, of course, if you have some. But other than that, you're responsible for yourself and your happiness, okay? You're responsible for your own inner happiness. Other than that, you have to take care of yourself. When you start taking care of yourself, people will start taking care of themselves, okay? They'll realize they can do it as well. And your outcome, Six of Wands, beautiful. When I saw the Six of Cups, I thought it was the Six of Wands. And I'm very happy it came out of the at the outcome, because like I said, fire energy. Look at all this fire energy coming out here. Okay. The Strength card. Oof, fire. Okay. Fire, fire, fire. A lot of fire coming in. The Six of Wands, again, the garnet. I'm going to have to look up garnet. I'll look it up and I'll let you know by the second reading. Some of you will probably comment on this. I am proud of what I achieve and accept my rewards. And this, by far, I love the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands always feels to me like such a beautiful card to have. Because it's not complete success all of a sudden. It's not the end of the road, by no means, but it has a feeling of definite movement in the right direction. You're more than halfway through that suit, and you're well on your way to going where you need to be. You've gotten that propel, that chariot, okay, really getting you going. And you have the carnelian stone with the chariot. I like that. I go by colors more than anything. I like that there's oranges. I love the green of the heart here. There's a lot here in the powerhouse of your life, and not ignoring negativity, but not making it the focal point of your life, okay? Underneath the deck, there is the Queen of Pentacles. I have everything I need to prosper. This is pyrite, but it looks like almost like fool's gold. It's funny to say that, but that's what I get the impression. And it's not fool's gold. They're telling me my obsession with jewelry over the years, or people's, not my obsession, but with people's obsession with jewelry. I was obsessed because I felt that if people would give me expensive jewelry such as diamonds or gold, I had to like them. And I don't like diamonds, and I don't like gold. I like sterling silver, and I like crystals. And that's what I wear now. And I feel very prosperous and beautiful and rich. And they have stuff that I love with the stones and the color of silver. However, for the longest time, I felt that I needed to always wear gold or accept diamonds. And I found it ridiculously priced, and I didn't really want any of that stuff. But because the norms of society dictate that this is what you need to be wearing, or this is what is valuable, you feel pressured to do that. And it is this funny enough, this little pyrite thing, it feels like fool's gold. Well, if you want and you like the way that looks, why not just have that? Okay, don't let the society dictate what your preferences are, or let you tell you that they're less valuable to you just because that's the norm that's been set. Okay. So Pisces, I'm going to let you go with this. I'm going to do the extended later on. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for everybody who's donated to the channel, everybody who is part of Patreon, my patrons. You're wonderful. I have to figure out how to insert some names and stuff here because I need to tell you just how wonderful you are. And I wish you a fantastic last week of December, first week of January, and you know, we're going to continue on our journey. We're going to make it even more beautiful. Let's give it a lot of savory moments and beautiful days ahead, Pisces. I'm going to be here right along with you on this journey, and I think you're wonderful. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings, and I will see you in the extended later. Take care.